Hey everybody, it is time once again for another EDC pocket dump for the month of January 2017. Stay tuned. Alrighty, first of all my watch. This is the Victorinox Swiss Army GMT watch. It's a quartz watch. I've had it for ages. I'm not a real watch guy, so I just got one that I like, that works, that's simple, that does the job, but is still nice. So nice simple face there, not too much other stuff going on. I'm not a fan of giant faces with huge, with 3 different dials, all that sort of business. Just tell me the time and maybe the date, and it's done. NATO strap, these are pretty good. They're nice and easy to replace once they get smelly. So that is that. Good watch there. Next thing in my pocket is my phone. It's just an Apple iPhone 6s. It's good. It's got a really good camera in it, so it takes all my photos for my video thumbnails. Really good phone. Nice and simple. We all know the iPhones by now. Pop that down there. In my here we are. In my pocket here, I have the Fisher Capomatic Space Pen. This I like because it's got the stylus on the top. The more I'm carrying pocket knives, the more calloused my thumb is getting, and it's really finding it hard to get the different letters now. It's quite a hard sort of gross thumb tip there now, so I use this when I need to be definitive in my phone poking movements, and it's also got a reasonable Fisher Fine Space Pen ink in it. It's a good pen. Not a very great deal to say about it. It's pretty plain looking, made of aluminium. I wouldn't mind if it clicked a bit more definitively, but it's only about a $25 pen, so if you want some flash stuff, I've got some Karis Customs that I'll show you in some other videos, but this is what's been it for the month of January so far. My main pocket knife has been the Almar Eagle. Sorry, not the Eagle, the Falcon. I love this knife, the Almar Falcon. It's got an AOS 8 blade. It's just super thin and light and carries really well. You really don't notice it, and it's nice and easy to deploy. I've been using this. I've got other knives I'll show you later, but I've been using this as my true everyday carry knife. I know we say everyday carry, but really it's more like what's in my pocket today. This has been in my pocket every day since I got it. I love it. It's so light that you can carry another bigger working knife and just use this for your little chores to save your edge. Whatever it is, it's just really good. Easy to put an edge back on the AOS 8, and it can really do most tasks that I've come across for my EDC knife. So really good knife. Really happy with that. Another thing, this is my wife got me this. This is like a Fiddle Cube. It's got all sorts of different little things to fiddle with. I think a bit more of a she was thinking a bit more of a acceptable thing to fiddle with around other people than perhaps flicking open and shut a knife, which I guess could probably be a bit annoying for a non-knife person. So I mean, this is probably still slightly annoying because most of these things make noise, but yeah, it's good. It's got like a little analog stick on there that's fun to play with. Practice your nipple tweaking, hey? And yeah, the switch makes a nice click. Yeah, it's just a cool little thing to have in your pocket. It's a little bit big, but I'll give it a go. Giving it a go, it's all good. My wallet is the Bellroy blue thin card sleeve. I like thin wallets. I don't carry much in my wallet. This is wearing pretty well. It's a bit of sticker there. I like how it's blue. I like it's got this little card pull tab. Just give that a yank. There. The cards come out. Nice. Very basic, very simple. It's what I like in wallets. My keys. My keys have been. Just got to zoom in on these, I think. Actually, it's fine. So my keys I've sort of modified a little bit more. So I've got all my keys on this aircraft or airline cable, whatever it's called, that you can untwist. Just nice, lots of space, kind of like a jailer's keyring system. So I used to just carry it on one of these. These are these key rings, which are still pretty good. My car keys are on them, but these I haven't gone back since I've started using these. It makes your keys bigger, but it's just better for moving things around. So that's all my usual keys, and on this side I've got on this S-binder here, I've got my various different tools that I have. So if I take this off, which is nice and easy to do, so if I'm going to the airport or something, I can take this off, just leave it in the car. So you've got my Surefire Titan A with a lithium battery in it, really good, just lithium AAA. It's the only torch I've really found I needed. The carrying a bigger torch just seems like a bit too much space for me in my pocket. And this is about as small as lots of the other AAA torches, so on my keys it stays. I've got a Uncle Bill's sliver gripper tweezers. They're just good for hair splinters, you know, when your wife looks at you and you're like, uh-oh, 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 and before you know it, she's pulling out one of your eyebrows or something. It's good for that, I guess. Got the Spyderco Man Bug, which is a really cool little key knife, which is pretty much means I'm never unknifed, which is good. This has got the HAP 40 steel in it, really, really sharp, great sort of slicey little surgical scalpel blade. And then on the same ring as that, which helps with the grip, extends out that length a bit, is a little capsule which I carry some medicine in. I carry, so if you unscrew this here, really good brass capsule from the Benchmade company, long thread on it. So I've got 2 ondansetron wafers and I've got a Phenergan tablet. Phenergan's good, well those antihistamine type things are good for if someone gets bitten by a spider or something. It's good for getting on top of that initial reaction to sort of until you can get to a hospital or get them in to see a doctor. It's also good if someone's, you know, suddenly really, really badly hay feverish and we need to help them out. And it's also a good sedative as well. Like on the back of the box, it actually recommends it for sedation. So if you perhaps need to get some sleep on an airplane or something, or just get to sleep after night shift, which is what I use it for, it's really, really good to just get yourself settled. So my keys, doing really well. Now my 2 knives that I've been carrying mostly are the Paramilitary 2. I carry that in my back pocket next to my Bellroy wallet. This is the S110V version. I love this knife. Got a compression lock, which is like a reverse liner lock. You push there, shake it shut. Nice and smooth. Big blade, so 3.5-inch blade, getting there. And just good to play with, fun to play with. I think I'm in line for a deep carry clip once I can source one. G10 handles. I like the blurple, blue-purple kind of colour. Really, really nice big knife. And the other one lately has been the classic Benchmade 940, once again. Just a really highly usable knife. It can sort of fits in the role between these two. It's kind of like sitting right in the middle between the Falcon, the Paramilitary. It's kind of got good attributes from both, as in it's big and strong like this, but it's also light and thin like the Almar. I mean, not as light, but still, it carries really thin in the pocket. I love a knife that just doesn't take up too much space this way. So my Benchmade 940 has been riding around a lot with me now. And looking at the table there, yes, that would be my complete EDC. So with the addition or subtraction of one of these 2 knives, that's everything that's been getting around in my pocket in the last month of January at least. Alrighty, thanks very much for watching, dudes, and I'll see you in the next video.